I need you guys to help me settle a debate that I'm having with my cousin here in Kenya. I'm visiting here, but I grew up mostly in the United States, and my cousin and I are having this discussion about the the Indian Kenyan community in Kenya. The Indians have been here for over 100 years. They came here to build the railroads in the 1850s, and they've stayed. They consider themselves Kenyan. However, they live very secluded lives compared to Black Kenyans. They build apartment complex and housing units and rent only to other Indians and do not rent to the Black population. And my cousin does not think that is racism. Of course, I think that is just straight 100% racism. She thinks that because they buy the land for their community with their own Indian money and they build for their community, rent only to their community, they're just taking advantage of what the Kenyan government allows them, which of course is a problem because the Kenyan government does allow this. However, whichever way you spin it, it's racism, even if the Black Kenyans choose to do the same thing to the Indian Kenyans, as she says. I think it's racism whichever way you look at it. She thinks racism really only applies when an Indian is hiring a Black Kenyan for a job, and for the same qualifications, they are paying them a lesser salary than the Indians. So that's racism to her. But the other way is just taking advantage of, I guess, essentially a loophole. Tell me what you guys think, because I think it's all wrong.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. If you are a new subscriber, this is the place to be. Don't make sure you subscribe on this YouTube channel. There is a story about Indians becoming more racist, Indians becoming or practicing more racism. Of course, Indians are everywhere. In Kenya, we have a lot of Indians. In Africa, we have a lot of Indians. And even in India, there is a lot of people. We have Black people in India, or Black Indians, and we have red Indians or white Indians. I don't know what they call themselves. But Indians have increasingly become racist. I can talk even here in Kenya. I am a victim of racism with an Indian here in Kenya. I was doing a work somewhere someday, and I was being called names, like, what are you doing, you black monkey? What you black, I was, that time, I didn't know much about racism because I was just coming from school, and I'm starting working here and there, looking for jobs. Now I came across this hotel, or it was the hotel is for Arabs. I've worked with Arabs and I've worked with Indians in a shop. Now when I was in this shop, this wholesale, in daily routine, you are working, but believe me, you are working with some Indians, but you will be paid less than them. We all working same work, but me, I will be paid like $50 and him will be paid like $200. That's okay. It's my country, Kenya. It's okay if you want to pay me like that, but it's not that okay because it's my country, but that's okay. It is his company. But there is time when you are slowly doing your job, or he finds you sit somewhere, you don't have work, just relax. He will call you names. Black monkey, black ape. Now, I didn't know about this. I didn't know much about racist. But now I came to understand that one time I was a victim of racism, and which I don't like it for now. That time I was just looking for money, and I had no idea what's going on. But for now, I won't take it. Now, I have seen a lot of youths here in Kenya who are working with Indians, going through a lot in the hands of racist Indians. There is so much videos online that Indians are being racist to black people. There is videos of black people in India who are victims of racist. There is a community in India called the Desi community. Desi community, one of the interview, one lady from Desi community said that they are racist from other Indians. So when they come to movies, you see Indian movies like the starrings and those models, they have to be brown. There is no black model. And those black Indians, you may see them are being kept as, killers, like they are rogues. Like even from the music industry of India, or not music industry, from the movie industry of India, the Bollywood, you can see from the movies, black people are mostly hooligans and white people are the good people. You can see. But I'm not going to talk about movie, because movie is movie. But there is this videos has been circulating online about Indians being racist. I don't know if you are a victim of racist, but I think it's time that we stand. It's time as Africans we stand. Because when an India is here in Kenya, working here in Kenya with his company, he need to respect me. He need to respect us. But no, he or she does not respect you in your own country. What that tells us? That tells us when you are in his company, you may see fire. Let's see, watch these videos here.
Was there a point of time in your life when you thought that I need to bleach my skin or whiten my skin?
Yeah, I thought many times.
There was time when I was a teenage girl, I could see people who, like girls who were fairer than me, you know, they were treated in a different way. You could see the school teachers or everyone as like, oh, she's so cute, she's so pretty. So that time we feel, okay, I want to be that person.
I've been bullied for my skin tone, and that too by my teachers. Yeah, one of my teacher bullied me when I was in like class 3rd or 4th. I was just a child, I don't know.
In Desi communities, we are racist to our own people because we glorify the white skin. We glorify being fair and being bright. Even though majority of us are brown, it's a part of our ethnicity. It's a part of our identity. All of the advertisements promote the idea that to be happy, to be beautiful, you need to be white. This racist ideology is like engraved in the Desi community.
Now, this lady is talking about the community called Desi in India that are racist to their own brothers, their own Indian brothers who are black. Now, I've heard stories about Indians facing racism too in Canada, and I'll talk about that later. But tell me in the comment section, have you ever come across an Indian racist? Have you ever come across an Indian who is a racist? Because I am the victims. I'm like, if it was these days, I could have recorded. I was being called names, a black monkey. I don't know if I'm so that black, but I'm black. He was calling me a black monkey, black ape, and he was paying me peanuts. That time, he was paying me 6,500 shillings only, working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6,500 shillings only. That's around $50. Now, what can we do to stop the racism from other people, from other countries in your own country? The government must keep measures on this. The government must look in between this. There is a hotel somewhere here in Kenya. It's called Alchemia, where black people have their own line and white people has their own line. That was racism happening in our own country. Tell me in the comment section, have you ever been a victim of a racist? Like, Patel, my name is Patel. Who are you, you black idiot? Why are you coming from this time? You black mamba. Someone called me black mamba. Black mamba. I don't know if he knew the meaning of mamba. Mamba is crocodile. That means that you are black with hard skin, you know. Black with hard skin. Black mamba. A skin like crocodile. I've worked in the hands of Arabians, the Arabs. The Arabs now, they call you names. They abuse you with the F words, with the mother F words. They abuse your mother. So that's how we are. But I hope one day Africa are going to wake up, and as we are talking these things, it's reaching the right ear. And they have to know that we are tired and we need to stand up. we need to have mechanism that can stop these things. Tell me in the comment section if you have ever been a victim of a racist, maybe Indian or someone. This topic is very sensitive. I did not want to talk about this topic, but because it affected me, I decided let me talk about it. This is Africa. I am a black African and I'm doing it the African way. I am the Kenyan Beast, and peace be with you.